I don't know how many of you are going to get this joke, but I thought it was funny. Next up, we have the only person in this room who has an extra pair of chromosomes on his 21st set. It's Chip!
So here's a little quick tip. I know that, there's a lot of people that go to cons that like IT, like technology and stuff. Don't trust it, because now I don't have my fucking nose. Let's do this! First off, fuck you all! Alright. So I'm just gonna move down this way, I think, here. So, first off, we have Danny. Danny is a treasure. She's special in a number of ways.
Coming from you, man.
It takes one to know one. Yeah, she's not the brightest tool in the shed, you might say.
Sharpest tool, you mean?
That's the joke.
That was a bad joke.
Is this your mating call? Just staring me in the eyes? Anyhow, Danny. So, let me tell you a little quick story. So, me and Danny have bonded over a number of things. We share tastes in a lot of, TV and movies and stuff. We like a lot of the same sci-fi. We both enjoy Doctor Who quite a bit. One of the first times that shortly after Danny moved in, she was sitting out in the living room at like 2 a.m. And I heard a noise, and I was in my room, and I came out, and I heard the Stargate theme. And so me and Danny, started watching Stargate, and it'd been a while, but I forgot how much I loved that show, and then I realized it'd been so long since I'd watched Stargate, I forgot that it was a show all about Lizzie's vagina.
Get on my level!
But Danny is a treasure, especially when she's cooking and leaves the cheese in the knife drawer. Good work. Zach?
Are you going to say I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shark?
Zach, you love yourself.
Yeah.
We know that, we all acknowledge that, you acknowledge that more than any of us because it's you. Zach is, he's self-indulged. Zach loves looking at himself so much, his mirror has a mirror. Zach, you talk about you and Mike doing this whole Eiffel Tower thing. You don't have anybody picked out yet, so I think it's just you want to get each other in the bedroom. Not that I ever say anything bad with that. Fuck you. That's all I have here. Lizzie, I've come to know over a period of time. When I first met Lizzie, I thought she hated my guts, and she probably did, and I think she still does.
Yeah.
But somehow she seems to tolerate me.
No.
You're smarter than the rest of them. Dane,
That's not hard.
how you doing?
I'm good.
Doing good? I'm trying to remember my jokes. Dane, look at me. Oh, look at the audience. Look at this man. His eye is so lazy it makes Bressler look like an athlete.
I got my tape.
Brian. For Brian, I'll just tell you a little story. So, one of the first times I spent getting to know Brian a little better, we were at PDX Land, similar thing to when Zach was talking about Lizzie winning the flashlight. It was that same event was when I first got to know Brian pretty well, and we ended up staying in the same hotel room. And I came planning to sleep on the floor, and Brian was sleeping in the bed, and he's lying there in his undergarments. Me on the floor with my pillow, then he invites me up onto the bed and I say, you know I'm 18, right? And he's like, oh shit. Allie, you're the best. And that's no jive, turkey. Zach, Dane, Bressler, Allie, we're all a part of a fantasy football league this season. All of us, well, the smart ones at least, are fans of the Green Bay Packers, and Allie particularly is a fan of Clay Matthews. She wants to have his babies. But I was reading a press release, he was having a word with the press the other day, and I think, I might be paraphrasing here, but I think he said no fat chicks.
More to love, Allie, more to
Then
love.
we come to Jonathan Gaylord Bressler. You fat, slovenly, alcoholic, lazy, perverted shit. Love you, man. John Bressler is so fat.
How fat is he?
He's so fat. I forgot. I get it. God damn it. Bressler, you're so fat, the recursive stack function of your mass causes an overflow.
You're punchline if they don't get it. It means it's fat, right?
Really fat.
Bressler, you are an alcoholic. So am I, so is Mike, we all know it. But Bressler, you're such an alcoholic. When alcohol does its taxes, it lists you as a dependent. Now, about a little over a year ago, we ended up moving in together. We ended up becoming roommates. Biggest mistake of my life. I wanted to move desperately out of my parents' house because I had been living there far too long, and somehow I downgraded. But John Bressler, you're one of my best friends, one of my biggest friends, and hopefully one of my longest friends.
Aww.